Hello, Salty Dreamer. Welcome to another episode of Project Vago, where we sail to Paxos and back. A little trip north before leaving the Ionian Sea. Here you get a hint of this little island, south of Corfu, the beautiful Lakka Bay and the main town of Gaios, both at a time when not even the locals are here. We also share why we almost caught fire, but also a misadventure of life at sea and something to fix before we move to a more authentic and uncharted Greece. Enjoy this video! March 8th, we head north. So behind me is Paxos and Anti-Paxos, and it's exactly where we will go tomorrow with some good backwind, and it's gonna be a sunny day, so we are really looking forward. And for tonight we're gonna stay in a beach that is called Two Rocks Bay. Yeah. March 9th, we sailed into Lakka, on the north of Paxos. We're cruising quite fast. How are you doing, Captain?
Very good. Today, very good wind. Like up to 18-20 knots. Perfect conditions.
Indeed, conditions are fantastic. The wind and the waves are on our side, making these 20 miles a pleasure.
So now it's the moment after, I don't know how many months. We bought the boat in September, so around 6-7 months. It's like the first time I'm relaxed while sailing with my own boat, and relaxed with a lot of course I was relaxed with a little breeze, but now we have 20 knots and I can say I'm quite relaxed because I know the boat now so well, and I know how he is reacting, and I know how he sails. So now I can say I'm first time relaxed while sailing with 20 knots of wind. Today we're cruising. Nice wind, and we're quite fast.
We've been told that in summer this bay is full of boats, but now it feels completely different. Lakka is known for being one of the safest natural harbors in the Ionian, well protected from most winds, which is why so many boats come here. Lakka. There's just one boat. Normally this bay is packed in summer, but not today. The water of the sea is just Stefan, what are you eating there?
Erica's sourdough bread and Erica's honey.
Well, Erica's honey, you can say what's...
It's Erica's honey. It's what they say. And it's my favorite dessert.
Mine too.
Except yogurt, Greek yogurt with Erica's honey.
That's the second favorite. The first and second favorite, I don't know.
First. This is second favorite.
Yeah, and this is the Kenny sourdough bread.
Kenny from Sailing El Burro.
Yeah. Best bread since I got it. I try to keep it alive and make bread every week. Yes. And the place is just very nice. Most places are closed. You walk through the village and it feels like you're not supposed to be here, like you arrived too early. But that's also what we like about winter sailing. You discover places as they really are, and you meet locals as they really are. We spent few nights here because we liked it too much. The calm, the quiet, the emptiness, untouched. We started wondering what's on the other side of the bay, so we had a dinghy ride up and planed over that emerald water, trying to avoid those giant rocks. Every new place is a good chance for a walk. We were curious to discover this sweet little uptown and colorful downtown. If you anchor your boat here, make sure to take a camera with you because you might want to take a picture of this beautiful scenario. And after a few days, recovering from the recent work in the marina and waiting for the low pressure to pass, we reach Gaios.
We're heading to Gaios.
Which is only 5 miles south of Lakka, always on the east side of Paxos. The entrance is unique, a narrow channel protected by a small island. Gaios has a long maritime history. It has always been a stopping point for sailors crossing the Ionian. As the main town, there was a bit more of movement, but still asleep and not crowded at all. It's hard to imagine how in summer this same place is busy, chaotic, and packed. Now we literally have it to ourselves. We took a walk and started noticing details we would probably have missed in summer. It felt a little bit like Venice, and you know why? For 100 years, Paxos was under Venetian rule. They transformed the island's landscape in terms of agriculture, planting endless olive groves, and architecture, with fortresses. We met moored in the middle of the city, but be careful because this is the old entrance and it's not deep at all. We had less than half a meter under, but we have a lifting centerboard and we can actually play with this feature. The official entrance is on the opposite side. Spending time here in winter changes your perspective, your attitude. You stop chasing one place after the other and start experiencing them in small doses, deciding also to stay for longer periods of time. This was Paxos in winter, not the version you see in summer brochures, but the authentic version we will remember. As we leave, a mixed feeling of excitement arises. We're going back to Preveza for the last time, long enough to stock, fix few things, collect few orders, and live for the trip we've been dreaming of the whole winter. Let me confess something. Even after all these days at sea, a sunset like this is priceless. And you actually never get used to it. I hope you also keep seeing beauty in these colors, these noises, and this atmosphere. On our way back, our Walter, the water maker, stopped working and we almost caught fire.
So another day, another problem. Last day we were out sailing and we we did some water. Erika did some water. And out of a sudden, like, the water maker stopped and checked what happened, and what we saw is, like, I take it out now. It smelled really bad, and that's how it looks when it gets too hot. So guys, always be sure that your connections are done safely.
One moment you think all is fine, I'm living my best life, and 1 hour later you run to the hardware store and start researching like a desperate.
Yeah, not even 10 days out of the marina and problems come up all the time, of course. But that's sailing life, and that's what you have to get used to, right?
True story is that dreaming and facing reality are intertwining all the time.
And he's back! Let's hope he continues like that for another 20 years.
One last mission, stopping a leaky food water pump before the wood gets too damaged.
We have to open her, service her, check all the... I saw there is a sealing kit or a service kit. Maybe we can just service her, or maybe we need a new one. Let's see. So that's how it works.
And of course, one thing attracts another.
Someone here is out on a mission today. Right?
Yeah, let's go diving.
Plan is to retrieve a rod that fell in the water.
2 days ago I went to the fisher store and I bought some new stuff, new yarn, and as I came home I was very excited and I thought, yeah, let's try both rods if they fit out, both at the same side. So I opened, actually, before I left, one of the rod holders a bit, and as I came back I just put the rod in. Normally I tie it with a rope to, like, the stanchion, and I just put the rod in the rod holder, and the rod holder was not well tightened. So what happened is the rod holder just went zoom, and the rod was going in the sea without being tightened to the boat. So I have to...
But it's not the first time he dives to retrieve something. The last time he had to dive to retrieve my phone. And he did it. So he's prepared.
The bigger problem is, like, that it's water temperature is 12 degrees. What's quite cold.
Neoprene on, and we go.
Neoprene. Might get some help. These are the marks I put just after it happened. It's too tight.
Would you like to tell us what just happened?
No.
Tell us.
So we got the fishing rod and the GoPro again.
Yeah.
By a professional diver.
Yes.
And this time we were lucky because we could retrieve the rod that was missing, but most of the time whatever goes underwater might stay underwater unless you have experience. So Stefan decided to take a diving lesson, get the basics, before going for a full license. Anyway, if you are a sailor and are watching this video, you probably are also a diver or needed one at some point, and it's quite of a handy skill for innumerous things and can save you or another sailor or another friend in many occasions. And we are ready to leave. It's a hell of a feeling when you prepare the boat for a bigger voyage and leave those familiar places you got used to. After such a rainy winter, we seek uncharted places. We're leaving the green breeze of the Ionian Sea to explore a more rocky, authentic one. It will certainly be a challenging and enriching sailing experience. In the next episode, we take you with us around the Peloponnese. If you liked this video, press the like button and subscribe. We'd love to read your thoughts. And if you feel like supporting our videos, visit our website at the link in the description. See you out there!